I was lost. You found me. My life isn't a field day. It has been a constant struggle. There are days better than others, but it's not so bad at all. I'm surrounded by family and great friends, which somehow made life a little easier. They tend to me when I need to get out of my head. I'm a sucker for romance. I mean, who isn't? I have always hoped that somehow, someday, someone will find me. Just like any other girl, I came across men who were full of red lights. Red lights that I chose to ignore. Simply because my head led me to believe that he might be worth it. He might be. He could be. But also, he might not be. I haven't been so lucky. If I'm being honest, I feel like I have been jinxed. It's like I have a neon flashing light on my forehead that says, vulnerable, desperate, come play. My encounter on love so far has not been pleasant. I'd say it's quite alright. I get mostly shortage of balls. I mean, they are good at first, but unable to follow through. Like in basketball. A guy gets a free throw shot, but doesn't actually get to shoot. Who knows if it's lack of ability or something else? I often get that. Boys, not men. After a while, I thought I shouldn't think. I should just live. Carpe diem. I took a step outside the box. I left my comfort zone. Didn't bother to look back. Surprisingly, it turned out well. Really well. I took more risks. I did things that scared me. I met people. Some jerks, some precious souls. Then there's you. You came into my life without warning. This cool guy who loves rap music. You're easygoing, a bit detached, but very intelligent. At first I thought we'll be really good friends. In my head I kept thinking, just like the others, that's all it will ever be. As days go by, as we spend more time, I found myself getting lured by your smart mouth. Although your temper is so bad, I still find myself craving for your attention, no matter how I get it. By this time, I thought I already know a red light when I see one. I told myself, do not get attached. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep, not because you hurt me, but because I'm letting myself into the same shit again. I'm setting myself for a heartbreak. I have been safe my entire life. I've realized that now. To be frank, being safe served me well. My heartaches weren't destructible. There's that. I wasn't sure what was wrong then. I don't really bother anymore. What I'm certain about now is this. I'll be braver. I won't give up easily because I want to be chosen this time. I want a follow through. I want you with me. I'm not the type who's easy to love. I get lost in my own anxiety attacks. I overthink. I always have a lot of questions in my head. If I ask and you don't answer, I come up with a whole lot of scenarios on my own. Most of them, lunacy. I'm not one of those pretty faces. I don't have a curvy body. I'm not that smart. But I'd like to think that I'm clever in my own way. My gut was right. After everything we've been through together, somehow I knew you'd come around. You'd choose me too. I know because I prayed for it. I worked for it. And so you did. So when you finally said the words I have been longing to hear, I wondered, why me? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I would always wonder why. But right now, I'll settle with the warmth in my heart. I was lost, but you found me. And for some unknown reason, you chose to love me too.